If you have Peroneus, Brevis, tendinitis, or any type of pain, you've come to the right place. So your peroneal tendon runs on the outside of your foot from the outside of your leg around to the bottom. I'm going to teach you how to treat it at home and how to find out what's wrong. So if you're having pain in the middle outside of your leg and it's extending around the back of your ankle and possibly at this insertion, you probably have some type of peroneal tendon irritation. So, what is the peroneus brevis? There's two muscles called the peroneal tendons on the outside of your foot. They go around the back of the ankle, both of them. The brevis inserts on the outside of your foot, but the longus continues underneath to the bottom. So it comes around the outside of your ankle, and it could get impinged here or at its insertion, or the muscle belly itself can be sore. So I'm going to show you how to treat this and how to get you back to normal, and if that doesn't work, what steps to take to find out what you need to do. So symptoms. Outer leg and ankle pain. It's worse with activity and better with rest. You may hear a clicking noise, a popping noise, and it might have happened after an ankle injury. So test this at home. The two motions of the peroneus brevis are lifting your foot up, called dorsiflexion, and turning your foot out, called eversion. If you can't do one of these against force, then you probably do have a peroneus brevis irritation. The difference is longus turns your foot down, while brevis turns your foot up. Both turn the foot out. So, tenosynovitis is irritation of the tendon and the muscle. It's due to repetition, ankle sprains that are chronic, poor biomechanics, so you're overworking that muscle, and overwork due to standing or athletics. So again, outside pain right here, or maybe you're on the back of your ankle into the insertion of the base of the fifth metatarsal. But if you hear clicking, if there's like severe bleeding and swelling, you may have a broken bone or fibula due to an ankle sprain, and at that point, I highly recommend that you go see your podiatrist, and you should be seeing one anyway, if it's that serious. So let's get to the treatment. Ice and elevate. First thing you need to do is, after the injury and soreness, get some ice on it. This isn't just to numb it and make it feel better, but this is to decrease the inflammatory cells in the muscle, in the tendon, and this is crucial. You do this a couple times the first day after injury. And not only will it stop the inflammatory cells from getting in there, but after you remove the ice, it'll work all day by opening up those vessels and flushing out those bad cells and allowing healing to start earlier. So icing is crucial. Rest. Not necessarily taking a nap, although that would help along with elevating your foot. But instead of running or playing basketball, switch to something like cycling or swimming for a week to keep your aerobics up, but not to injure it further. This will dramatically increase your healing rates. Anti-inflammatories. Now, usually most people take one or two of these, and it'll help with headaches and fevers, but talk to your physician or your podiatrist about taking levels high enough for anti-inflammatory action. That's taking a couple pills a day for about a week or two. Now this will decrease the inflammation and allow your healing ability to kickstart. Voltaren gel. This is the same, except instead of a pill, you rub it on the outside of the muscle. And rest. Elevate that leg, compress it, compression stockings, things like that are good as well. So, you've got rid of the pain, but what caused the peroneus brevis tendinitis in the first place? What we're going to look at is biomechanics and stretching exercise, footwear, that kind of thing. So first thing you want to do is get yourself a good shoe. A lot of people with very poor shoes, you want a rigid sole. What this means is you can grab the front and the back of the shoe and not be able to twist it and bend it back and forth on each other. You want a good rigid heel, and you want to size it properly. You know those metal foot measuring devices at stores? You want to use it. Some people usually get shoes that are too small or too narrow for them. You want enough space so you can bend your toes properly and push off properly. At the end of the day, your foot's more swollen, it's a little bit bigger, so measure it then. You want to check that there's enough room for your big toe and your fifth toe. Inserts. These make such a dramatic difference. People brush off inserts, but they're kind of like glasses for someone with a really poor vision. If you have poor foot structure, and you definitely do, if you're spraining your ankle frequently and you have peroneal tendinitis, without inserts, certain muscles are overworked and other muscles are underworked. Ligaments are being stretched. So I'm not saying to get an expensive custom insert, but get something like a Power Step that's rigid. It costs $30. You can order them online for your foot size, and it'll make an unbelievable difference in your life. It'll take off the stress of your peroneal, brevis, and longus and put it onto other underworked muscles and ligaments. Flexibility. The root cause of many foot and ankle pathologies is lack of calf flexibility. You want to be, studies show that you want at least 90 degrees of motion, or else to dramatically help your athletic ability and foot motion long term. So you want 90 degrees, as shown right here. So if you don't have 90 degrees, stretch your calf 30 seconds a day. 3 times a day is all it takes, and after a couple weeks you'll be feeling dramatically better. And as you decrease the inflammation, your biomechanics will improve and this problem will go away permanently. And if that still didn't work, like I said, if you hear clicking or you still have massive pain, go see your podiatrist, get the ligaments checked out, get some X. Do not try any of this at home alone without supervision. This is presented by Michigan Foot Doctors. If you think our information helped you, give us a thumbs up and come visit the site for even more.